Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of Wolfpack Baseball here from Super Mega Baseball 2. And today, after winning their 8th consecutive game of the season, the Wolfpack will be taking on the Buckaroos and their extensive pitching staff led by Roger Bale. But in return, we have decided to send our ace, James Watkins, up against him. Will we be able to keep our winning streak alive? Tune in to find out. So Tracy did really well. Let's get someone else in playing time. Who else can play outfield? Well, Benson can only play the corner infield, but no one out there is, neither Fragment nor Jensen's not hitting, so let's give Vaughn a chance out there. Yes, I'll put myself in left field, of course, naturally. I mean, I could play anywhere, so we're ready. Let's do this. Well, actually, let's move Dickie up. Yep. Alright, we're ready. Let's do this. Yeah, our offense is now just hitting on all cylinders. I mean, last episode, we absolutely crushed the Aggressors. And we messed up their pitching staff to allow the Sewer Seeks to finally get their first victory of the season. So, all in all, we feel pretty good about ourselves right now. We're on the road, though. We're going to Sakura Hills. We're going to the Buckaroos' home territory, so we gotta be careful. Can't underestimate it. On their lineup, Porchetto's not hitting well, neither is Salmon. Reese, Hunt, and Plows are doing okay, but Reese is playing tired, so we'll need to look out for that. He must be coming off an injury still. Alright, Smokey to lead the game off here in the top of the first inning against Roger Bale. Ball's inside, 1-0. Chased one high, 1-1. Caught the corner, 1-2. Hit the plate, 2-2. Line softening the left center field, going over to the left fielder, and Porchetto will make the catch for the first out. Gonna bring up Eric Ghost Roberts, right fielder, batting .444 on the season. Looks at one in the dirt, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. High ball 3. 3-0 count now for Roberts. Caught the inside corner, 3-1. Inside ball 4, and Roberts works the walk. Runner at first now with 1 out for Eddie McGee. Ghost takes off. Ball's inside. Throw is not in time. Caught the inside corner, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Turns on it to right field. Diving play made by the second baseman Hunt to cut it off and throw out at first. Roberts advances to third on the play. So 2 outs, runner at third, and it's going to take a 2-out hit from Mitchell Fragment to get him in. Team leader in RBI and average. Well, I don't know RBI, but definitely home runs and average. Takes one slow for a strike. That one also caught the plate, 0-2. Turns on that, lines up the middle. It's off of Hunt's glove and ricochets into center field. That will be a base hit, and Ghost will score for the first run of the game. Wolfpack now lead 1-0 and 2 outs for Kyle Big Country Jensen with the runner at first. Frag takes off. Ball's way inside, almost hits Jensen. Throw down, not in time. Frag steals second. Jensen behind that one. 1-1. Turns on that one, but is inside, 1-2. Low ball 2. 2-2 count now. Hard hit up the middle. That's going to be through for a base hit. Frag is rounding third. He's going to try and score. Here's the throw in from Plows. It is not in time, and Frag scores on the RBI single. 2-0 Wolfpack. Now it's Gabriela Xavier Vega up with a runner at first and 2 outs. Foul off, 0-1. Runner goes, ball's inside, throw down, not in time. Jensen steals second. Chase that one high, skies it in the right center field. Going over at the fielders, right fielder calling for it. And Lafayette will make the catch in the gap for the third out. But the Wolfpack do manage to scratch across 2 on 2 hits and a walk. First up to face ace James Watkins is right fielder Rick Lafayette. Lafayette fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. Curveball dribbled softly to third. Jensen picks it up, fires to first, and that's the first out. Now here's Broom Perchetto, playing left field today for the Buckaroos, batting .133 on the season. Not having a good year all around. Looks at a forked ball in the corner, 0-1. Way in front of the changeup, 0-2. Cutter ripped hard, but foul. Still 0-2. Curveball, sky, left center field, going over Prakniak. He's calling for it. He'll make the catch for the second out. Gotta bring up Vera Plows, hard-hitting center fielder. Wow, all three of their outfielders bat 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Ball's inside, 1-0. Plows having a great year so far. Hits a second pitch deep left center field. Going back is Smokey, looking up. It's gone. Just sneaks it over the fence out there in left center field. That's going to make the score 2-1 as Plow's fourth home run just cleared the center field wall. Now batting is Luther Polbean, playing catcher today, batting a solid .091 on the year. That's pretty amazing. First pitch skied into left. Prakniak calling for it over by the line. It's just a medium deep fly ball. Nothing too serious. And that's the third out, but Watkins does give up a run on the solo shot from Plows. But the Wolfpack retain the lead 2-1. To the second we go with 7, 8, and 9 due up. Leading off will be Bernard Deadeye Dickey, the catcher. He had 2 home runs last game. Dribbled the first pitch softly in front of the plate. Coming off the mound is Bale to barehand and fire. Got some at first. That's 1 out. Now Von Prakniak looking for his first hit of the season. He's had 2 at-bats and pinch hit appearances, but no success so far. Looks at pitch on the inside corner, 0-1. Check the swing, 1-1. Out off, 1-2. Outside and low, 2-2. Low ball 3, full count now. Fouls that one off. Inside, ball 4, Prakniak works the walk. That's a 1-out walk from Bale, his second of the game. And now Watkins is up. Watkins lays down a bunt, but it's foul. A little sooner on the bunt, please, James. James looks at one inside that almost hits him, 1-1. That's ripped into the right center gap. That's going to get down. No one's going to get to it. That's going all the way to the wall. Prakniak on his horse on his way to third. Here's a throw in from Plows. Prakniak rounding third. He's going to try and score. Watkins is in with a double, and Prakniak will beat the relay throw. It's now 3-1 Wolfpack on the 1-out double from the pitcher, James Watkins. Smokey Rodriguez up now, looking to get a hit. Liner to short. Right at stiff bottom, though. Watkins able to react and get back in time. 2 outs now. And Ghost Roberts looking to get a hit. Looks at one in the outside corner, 0-1. Way inside, 1-1. Dribbled off the middle, caught off by Bale. He fires to first, and that's the third out. Wolfpack do manage to scratch across another run, though, on a hit and a walk. Now batting is third baseman January Salmon, not hitting the ball very well as of late. Dribbled softly in front of the plate. Dickey reacts quickly, fires to first, that's 1 out. Now Dandelion Reese playing first base today. Hitting a solid .321 for the year. Though she is playing hurt, so it's a testament to how tough of a player she is. There's one inside, 1-1. Throw a ball outside. Swings through the changeup, 2-2. Forkball swung through at strike 3, and she is down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Now Alfonso Hunt, the second baseman. Hunt looks at one on the corner, 0-1. Cutter, line softly to the left field, past the diving Jensen into left. That'll be a base hit. So good, solid 2-out hitting from Hunt to get on base and continue the inning. We'll bring up shortstop Arsenio stiff bottom. 8-hitter in the lineup today. Brings to the forkball and 1. Runner takes off, throw down is in time, and Dickey guns him out trying to steal second. So nothing doing in the second inning as the hit is erased on the stolen base attempt. It remains 3-1 Wolfpack. Here in the third inning, 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Wolfpack. Eddie McGee to lead off. Looks at one way high, 1-0. That wasn't even on the screen. Ripped hard, short right on the ground to stiff bottom. He picks it up and fires to first. That's 1 out. Now Mitchell Fragment up. Fragment checks the swing. It was high, 1-0. Chases one outside, 1-1. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Turns on that one, skies at the right field. Calling for it is Lafayette. Medium depth, and he'll make a catch for the 2nd out. Now batting Kyle Big Country Jensen, the 3rd baseman. Turns on that and rips it down the left field line. That's going to drop in fair and go all the way into the corner. That's going to be a tough run down. Porchetto picks it up as Jensen walks in with a 2-out double. Two outs, runner in scoring position for Gabriela Xavier Vega, looking to drive in Jensen. Vega looks at one outside, 1-0. Looks at one out low this time, 2-0. Turns on and skies that one in the right center field, going over Lafayette, being called off by Plows there. She'll make a catch for the 3rd out, and they will strand the runner at 2nd. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack here in the 3rd. 8-9-1 due up for the Buckaroos. Here is Arsenio stiff bottom. Gets to continue his at-bat from last inning. Swings through the first pitch on 1. Fouled off, 0-2. Curveball ripped hard on the ground. Diving play made by Vega to cut it off. Gets up and fires. That's the 1st out. Good defense from her as Roger Bale up now with no one on. Bale looks at one in the inside corner, 0-1. Cutter caught the zone, 0-2. Swings through the forkball, strike 3, and he is down on strikes for the 2nd out. Now out Lafayette. It's his 2nd at bat of the day. Looks at a pitch on the corner, 0-1. Swings through the changeup, 0-2. Curveball fouled off. Cutter dribbles off at the middle. Eddie dives, and it's off his glove. That's going to be an infield hit for Lafayette. Good hustle down the line and never give up. Porchetto's up now with the runner at 1st and 2 outs. Looks at the first pitch, 0-1. Second pitch is there, 0-2. Changeup swings through it, strike 3. He was way out in front of that, and Watkins retires him for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Buckaroos despite the hit by Lafayette. 3-1 the score to the 4th. Leading off, Bernard Deadeye Dickey for the Wolfpack. 0 for 1 today with a pop out. Dribbled softly up the middle. Cut off by stiff bottom. He fires the 1st, and that's 1 out. Now batting Vaughn Prakian. No official at bat so far. He drew a walk his 1st time up. Chase checked the swing on the inside, 1-0. Dribbled softly to the right side. Picked off by the 2nd baseman Hunt. He fires the 1st. That's 2 outs. Now batting James Watkins, 1 for 1 today with a double and a run batted in. Looks in one low on the corner, 0-1. Skies that 2nd pitch in the shallow center, calling for it is Plows. She was playing in, and she'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Nothing doing. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Wolfpack here in the 4th. Bottom half coming up with 3, 4, and 5 due up. Vera Plows, dangerous hitter today. First pitch is fouled down the line, 0-1. Heater caught the zone, 0-2. Change up low. Curveball, sky, right field. Going back is Roberts. Going back at the track, at the wall. He leaps. It's off the wall. Plows already on her way to 2nd. Now she's looking for 3. Throw is cut off, and that's going to be a triple for Plows to lead the inning off here. Polbean looking to drive her in. Luther skies the first pitch down the right field line, but foul, 0-1. Cutter hit hard down the first base line. That's a fair ball. Frag cuts it off, taps the bag, but Plows had already scored from 3rd, so it is now 3-2 Wolfpack. Now batting is January Salmon. Salmon swings through the first pitch, 0-1. Cutter dribbled back to the mound. Watkins there, picks it up and fires the 1st, 2 outs. Now Dandelion Reese. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Eddie bare hands picks it up and fires the 1st, and that will be the 3rd out, but the Buckaroos scratch across another run thanks to Plows' great timely hitting. After 4, the score is now 3-2. Top of the 5th here, and Smokey Rodriguez up for his third at bat of the game. Skies the first pitch into center field. Going over his plows in the gap in right center, makes the catch, 1 out. Now batting Ghost Roberts, 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Turns on it, rips it down the left field line. That's going to get down and into the corner. This is trouble. Look out. Porchetto barehands it, finally picks it up. Roberts will run to stop at second with a 1 out double. Now Eddie McGee looking to drive him in. Eddie looks at one at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Caught the bottom of the zone, 2-2 count now to McGee. Inside and high, 3-2. Skies that pitch down the right field line. Into the corner. Lafayette there. Makes the catch for the second out. Throw in will keep Roberts at second. Now it's up to Fragman to drive him in. Someone low, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. That's driven deep left center field. Going back are the fielders. Going back to the track at the wall, looking up and leaping, but it's gone. Home run. Mitchell Fragman, his 5th homer of the season, and he extends the Wolfpack lead 6-2 or 5-2. Now batting is Kyle Big Country Jensen, 2 for 2 today, double, single, and RBI. Dribbled softly up the third baseline. Salmon cuts it off, fires to first. That's the third out. But the Wolfpack do manage to scratch across 2 runs on Fragman's home run, so they've extended the lead. Bottom half of the 5th coming up. 7, 8, 9 due up here is Hunt to lead off. Grounds first pitch foul, 0-1. Cutter ripped into right, leaping is Vega, but that's going to get down. Ghost tries to dive and cut it off, but it gets by him all the way to the wall. Smokey there to pick it up for him. Rounding second on his way to third is Hunt. Here comes the throw. It is not in time, and that's a leadoff triple for Hunt. Arsenio stiff bottom up, 0 for 1 today. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Second pitch caught the corner, 0-2. Forkball fouled off, 0-2. Swings through the changeup, strike 3. He was way in front of it, and that's the first out. Batting Roger Bale. Pinch hitting, though, will be Havoc Gale. So Bale is out of the game after 5. Fastball blown by him, 0-1. Curveball dribbled in front of the plate, picked up by Dickey, looks the runner back, fires to first. That's 2 outs. So now it's going to take a 2-out hit from leadoff hitter Rick Lafayette to get the run in. First pitch hit hard on the ground to second. Vega bobbles it but picks it up and fires, and that's the 3rd out. Buckaroos strand the runner after a leadoff triple. So nothing doing for them in the 5th. Coming into pitch now will be Fred Hall. To the 6th we go. Vega to lead off against new pitcher Freddie Hall. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Caught the bottom of the zone, 0-2 on the slider. Turned on and ripped to third. Salmon there, picks it up, fires to first. That's the first out. Now batting is Bernard Deadeye Dickey. Dickey 0 for 2 today. Swings through the first pitch, 0-1. High, ball 1. That's driven deep center field. Going back is Plow. She's at the track, at the wall, looking up, and she'll make the catch in front of the wall for the second out. Good hitting from Dickey. Just hit it to the wrong part of the park. Now batting Vaughn Prakniak, 0 for 1 today with a walk. He drives that one deep left center field. Going over his Plows, but she's calling for it in front of the track, and she'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack here in the 6th. 5-2 is your score. Bottom half of the 6 with 2, 3, and 4 due up for Porchetto to lead off. Hits the first pitch hard in the right center field. That's going to be cut off by Smokey for a base hit. Leadoff hitter on for Vera Plows, 2 for 2 today with a homer and a triple. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Changeup caught the zone, 0-2. Forkball dribbled softly, fair up the line. Dickey picks it up and fires to first for the out, but the runner advances to second on the play. That'll bring up Luther Polbeam with the runner in scoring position for the Buckaroos. Looks at the first pitch on the corner, 0-1. Cutter caught the zone, 0-2. Curveball swings towards strike 3. He's down on strikes for the second out. They're going to take a clutch 2-out hit from third baseman January Salmon to drive him in. Salmon fouls first pitch back, 0-1. Curveball caught the zone, 0-2. Forkball, caught her looking, strike 3 called, and Watkins gets out of the inning with nothing, no damage against him. To the 7th we go. It's now 5-2, Wolfpack. Watkins leading off here in the 7th. Rips the first pitch into right center field. That'll hang up though as Plow runs over and makes the catch for the first out. Now up to Smokey Rodriguez, 0 for 3 today, and including last game, he's now 0 for his last 8. Foul off first pitch, 0-1. Ball low, 2-0. Or 1-1, Jesus. Caught the zone, 1-2. Hard grounder foul, 1-2 still. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Smokey. Check this swing, full count. Hard grounder to the right side, cut off by Hunt on a dive, fires to first, that's the second out. Now Eric Ghost Roberts up. Ghost dribbles the first pitch off the third baseline softly. Salmon barehands it, fires to first, not in time. Ghost beats it out with his hustle. 2 outs now, runner at first for Eddie McGee. Ghost takes off. First pitch ripped back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit into the gap. Well, Ghost does take off on third on the hit and run, and he will be in there safely. So 2 outs, runners at the corners for Fragman.
Number 8, the first baseman.
Drives first pitch, deep left field. Going back at the track. But looking up and making the catch is Porchetto for the 3rd out. So no damage done for the Wolfpack here in the 7th as it remains 5-2 with 6, 7, 8 due up in the Buckaroos lineup. Reese to lead off. Fouls first pitch off, 0-1. Curveball caught the zone, 0-2. Cutter, dribbled foul. Swings through the changeup, strike 3. She was way out in front of that, and that's the first out of the inning. Now up Alfonso Hunt. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Changeup fouled off, 0-2. Cutter ripped into right field. Going back is Roberts at the track. Looking up. It's off the wall. Literally off the bottom of the wall. Throw in. Will not stop Hunt as he walks in with a double. 1 out, runner at second for Arsenio Stiff Bottom. Shortstop fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Curveball caught the zone, 0-2. Forkball low, 1-2. Changeup, caught the outside corner, strike 3 called, and he's down on strikes. 2 outs now for Fred Hall. There's going to be a pinch hitter, and that will be Buck Alonso. Alonso looks at one on the corner, 0-1. Second pitch popped up behind the plate. Dickey going back, but it's out of play. 0-2. Swings through the curveball, strike 3, and he is down on strikes. Watkins gets out of another jam. Alonso coming out as Jess Beefy coming into pitch. 8th inning now. It's 5, 6, and 7 to up for the Wolfpack. Kyle Big Country Jensen the lead off here in the 8th. Looks at one bottom of the zone, 0-1. Second pitch ground softly to the right side, cut off by Hunt, and picks up and fires to first, 1 out. There's Gabriela Xavier Vega now, 0 for 3 today, looking for her first hit. Fouled off, 0-1. Ripped hard on the ground to second, right at Hunt, though. He picks it up, fires to first, 2 outs. And now Bernard Deadeye Dickey looking for his first hit of the game. He's 0 for 3 today. That's ripped right on the line at Hunt. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So 3 consecutive outs to second base. Has nothing doing for the Wolfpack in the 8th. 5-2 is your score. Top 3 in the Buckaroo lineup due up as Watkins is still going. First pitch grounded to short. Eddie picks it up, fires to first. That's 1 out. Now Broom Porchetto. Porchetto dribbles first pitch back to the mound. Watkins picks it up, fires to first, 2 outs. Now to bring up Plows, 2 for 3 today. Home, solo homer, and a triple. First pitch to her, swings through the fastball, 0-1. Forkball fouled off, 0-2. Changeup swung through it, strike 3, and Plows is down on strikes for the 3rd out. Watkins through 8. It remains 5-2 Wolfpack. 8, 9, and 1 do it for the Wolfpack here as Prakniak leads off 0-2 today with a walk. Ball low, 1-0. Check the swing, it was high, 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0 count now. Way inside, ball 4, and Prakniak works his second walk of the game. Watkins do up, and they'll be lifted for a pinch hitter. It'll be Sophie Benson coming into play. Benson looks in one low, 1-0. Prakniak leads off at first. Ball's low again, 2-0. She rips that into right center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. No one's going to get there. Prakniak on his horse. He's on his way to third. He will stop at third with it as the double by Benson puts 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out here to start the 9th. Smokey Rodriguez due up.
Number 60, the center fielder.
Smokey rips the first pitch foul, 0-1. It's way in front of that one. Ball high, 1-1. Ripped hard, foul, just foul. That looked like extra bases, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3 in the dirt, full count to Smokey. Fouls, skies the pitch in the left field. Cut off by Porchetto, throw in, holds the runner at third. No one moves up. 1 out now for Ghost. Infield in, Ghost drives that deep left center field. That is going way back, and it is gone. Home run, Ghost Roberts. Eric crushes the ball over the bullpen in left center field, and that will be his second homer of the season, and it's now 8-2 Wolfpack. That may have put the game out of reach. Eddie McGee up now as Jess Beefy is being lifted for Fats Middleman. The closer, Fats Middleman. Yep, that's a name in and of itself. Eddie looks at the first pitch outside, 1-0. Skies the next pitch in the shallow center. Plows coming in, calling for it. And she'll make the catch for the second out. Now Mitchell Fragman up 2 for 4 today. Has a homer and a single on his line score. Swings way out in front of that one, 0-1. Behind, 0-2. Chase is strike 3, and that's the third out. But the Wolfpack do get 3 on a 3-run bomb from Eric Ghost Roberts, and that will extend the lead to 8-2. Let's go Hennessy. Cassidy Hennessy will be coming in to pitch the 9th inning, and she has the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up in the Buckaroos lineup. First is catcher Luther Polbean. He looks at one on the corner, 0-1. Curveball low, 1-1. Slider ripped hard up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Good hitting from Polbean. Leads the inning off right. Now batting is third baseman January Salmon. She's 0 for 3 today. Faust dribbles first pitch in front of the plate. Dickey fires the first for the first out, but Polbean advances to second. Now batting Dandelion Reese. First baseman Faust, first pitch back, 0-1. Behind on the fastball, 0-2. Slider skied into shallow center. Coming in, but Eddie calls him off for the second out. Runner at second now with 2 outs for Alfonso Hunt. Screwball caught the zone, 0-1. Curveball dribbled to third. Jensen there backhands. Fires to first. That'll be the third out of the game, and the Wolfpack win 8-2. Good solid outing from the offense today. Another 10 hits and 8 more runs come across on a couple more long balls. To be precise, I think we had 2 actually. I thought we had more than that. It seemed like more. Definitely had a lot of extra base hits though, so I'll take that every day of the week. Watkins pitches 8 solid innings of 2-run ball. Gets 10 strikeouts, picks up his second win of the season. Hennessy pitches a clean 9th inning despite the hit. Lodger Bale goes 5 innings, gives up 5 earned runs, and takes the loss today. Bullpen after that did pretty well. Freddie Hall did well. He had 2 good innings, no runs. Middleman pitched good 2/3 of an inning, nothing given up there. Beefy, however, gave up 3 more runs on that home run by Roberts. Area players of the game: Eric Ghost Roberts 3 for 4 with a homer, double, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Mitchell Fragman 2 for 5, homer, single, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and a stolen base. And Watkins 8 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, and 10 strikeouts. So with that, the Wolfpack moved to 9-0 on the season with 3 games remaining. Can we run the table? I don't know. Let's find out. But first, before we get to that, let us sim the other games around the league today. Because I do know last episode we definitely locked up a playoff spot. We almost assuredly locked up first place too. Well, it'll depend on if the Burglars win or not, but they are not playing, so actually we play them next, so yeah, our last 3 games are against the Burglars, the Ungolats, and the Aggressors, so our division foes. Okay, that was our last out of conference matchup. Anyway, Derby's taking on the Aggressors here, and the Derbies are capitalizing on the Aggressors' weakened pitching staff as they win 8-4. Aggressors now take on the Ungolats. This is key. And the Ungolats outslug them 15-9. Sewer Sneaks beat the Buckaroos in 10 innings, 3-1. Very low scoring affair, and that might knock the Buckaroos out of playoff contention here. Buckaroos only have 2 games left. They need to win both and hope the Mandibles lose both, lose all 3 of their games. Otherwise, they are done. Well, Sewer Sneaks are definitely out of playoff contention. Aggressors are now definitely out of playoff contention as well. They're both 2-8. Ungolats are 1 game. Right now, they're actually a game and a half behind the Burglars. We play the Burglars next time up, so if we win, that moves them a game in front of the Ungolats, and I make it an interesting race for second. In the other conference, the Derbies are now sitting pretty at 6-3. If they lose all 3 games, they can still tie for second place. But then that will force a tie with the Buckaroos, and that will cause a tiebreaker based on run differential. That is how the tiebreakers work. So right now, there's only 1 guaranteed playoff team, and that is us. In the Intrepid Conference, 3 teams are still fighting for both those spots. And in our conference, the Burglars and Ungolats are fighting for the last spot. So it'll be great down the stretch to see how much we can play as spoilers, even though we're already in the playoffs. Next game, we are taking on the Burglars as Hani Colombo, their ace pitcher, will be on the hill against Clay Lewandowski. Can we pull out another victory? Tune in to find out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. This is the Nasty One, signing off.